Good morning, everyone. I'm Fernando, God's Prepared Warrior, and I am so glad that you are watching this video today. First, before I get into what I want to talk about today, I just want to thank all of you who actually came on to the live last night. And I just want to say thank you, because last night's live was really good. And if you have not seen that, I would encourage you to go to my channel list and go to the live tab and click on last night's live. So, we go live on the channel every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's an opportunity for God's Prepared Warrior community, which is you guys, to get together and to talk and ask me questions, things like that. And so the community is growing. I always, at the very beginning of our live, I always tell everybody how the channel's growing, and I always say that it's not me growing the channel, it's you guys. You guys are the thing that drives the channel. And so I just wanted to say thank you for joining the live last night. I touched a little bit on an issue that is coming up this week here in Texas yesterday, and I kind of wanted to make this video about that today. So I want to talk about creating a heat emergency kit for your vehicle. So I have a 9-to-5 job, and my job is not a physical, strenuous job. I work in a building, and I work in a nonprofit organization, and most of my time is behind a desk and a computer. And so I may not do physical labor, but I do mental labor a lot. And so I want all of us to be able to have this emergency kit in our vehicle, just in case, right? I always say it's just in case, somebody else is going to need it more than me, right? Because I try to stay hydrated, and, I drink, I try to drink plenty of water. Right now I'm drinking a hydration pack to keep me hydrated, because this week here in Texas, the weather is going to be pretty ugly. So because, with Texas facing extreme heat this week, it's crucial to prepare not just your home, but also your vehicle, because most of us spend time in our vehicle, right? I work in another town, and so on a normal day when there's no traffic, this should take me 20 minutes to get here, but because I live in a big city, it usually takes me about an hour or just under an hour to get to work. And so it's important to have this kit in your vehicle, especially if you travel every day like I do, right? High temperatures can turn your car into a dangerous environment, especially if you get stranded on the road. Especially if you find yourself stuck, right? In traffic, maybe your heater goes out. That's happened to me before. In mid travel, my air conditioning goes out, and it can be sweltering in this metal cage. That's why I ride a motorcycle. But anyway, on the days that I ride in my car, like today, right? You need to assemble a heat emergency kit, and you need to keep it in your car, especially during the summer months, right? What should you include in that kit? Well, number one, you should have water, right? Store several bottles of water to stay hydrated, right? For example, it's usually just me and my wife in the truck, and so we should keep several bottles of water in here for us, right? And it's important to have that in your vehicle so that you can stay hydrated if you get stuck, or if you're stuck in traffic, or if you're your air conditioning goes out, because guess what? As it heats up, your body will heat up, and you're going to need that water to to drink so that you can stay hydrated, right? Cooling items that you can have in your vehicle could be instant cold packs. Instant cold packs, I think all you have to do is add water to them and they become really cold, right? There are cooling towels. I have a cooling towel that my son-in-law gave me, and it reminds me of a chamois, when you dry your car, right? They're like this hard kind of material, but when you wet it softens like a towel, and it actually stays really cool. So these cooling towels are really good. I recommend those. I'll put all the links in the description here below so that you guys can have access to that. Or maybe it's you purchasing a battery operated fan to help regulate body temperature, right? It's so important. Electrolyte solutions are important. It's good to drink water, but if you are not, if you don't, your body can lose certain electrolytes in your body, right? So you got to replenish those, right? So I would encourage you to pack some I can't speak this morning. To take those things and keep them on you, right? I have some in my get home bag, these electrolyte drinks or tablets, right, to replenish these essential minerals that are lost through sweating. So make sure that you are keeping these things close to you. Sun protection. You need to have some kind of sun protection, right? If you're going to be out in the sun, that can hurt you in a million ways, right? So keep some sunscreen with you. Keep that handy, right? Maybe you wear a wide brimmed hat. I do that all the time. When I go outside and I'm working on the yard, I wear a wide brimmed hat to really shield the sun away from my face, and just to keep the sun off of me. So and I also wear sunglasses. Sunglasses are a great thing. So it doesn't hurt your eyes, right? And it's just to protect you against the sun's exposure, right? So make sure you're doing that. Carry emergency snacks, right, in this kit. Non-perishable, heat-resistant snacks that can provide energy if you're delayed, right? That's so important. So keep those snacks handy. Keep a first aid kit, right? When you have a first aid kit, make sure that it's stocked up. Make sure that it has everything in it, right? I would, make sure that there's essential things in there to treat minor injuries, minor emergencies, or ailments. So it's important to have that first aid kit handy so that you can have it in case you need it. So remember, the interior of the car can become very hot. It's full of rug, fabric on your seats, right? I mean, and then if you have leather seats, it's even worse during the summer. So just the interior of the car can just become so dangerously hot in a short period, right? Never leave children, never leave pets in the car in the summer. Don't do that. So many people where I live here have gone to jail because they have done these things for stupid reasons. So don't ever leave your kids and don't ever leave your pets in the car. It's just not safe for them. It will become a hot box really, really fast, right? So don't do that. Even if it's just for a few minutes, don't do it, right? Regularly check your emergency kit. Make sure you're always replacing used things. If you use things from the kit, make sure you replenish them. And even check those items that might be expired. Make sure you're swapping those out, right? By preparing your vehicle with a heat emergency kit, you enhance your readiness. I mean, you're able to handle unexpected situations during extreme temperatures. So it's important for you to do that. I remember a time when I picked up my daughter, my stepdaughter, from her dad's house, and we were on the way back to our house, and we witnessed a car accident, and she and I helped a bunch of kids in this car who were in this accident. And this one little girl had this big, huge gash on her head right here. And, then we didn't have that emergency kit. And so can you imagine if we would have been prepared for a situation like that? You just never know, guys. So just wanted to come on here and kind of reiterate a little bit about what we talked about yesterday. But go back to yesterday's live, rewatch that if you haven't seen it yet. It was a great live with everyone last night. So, guys, I'm going to let you go. Happy Tuesday, and I hope that you have a great day. Remember, stay safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel, and always stay vigilant, stay prepared, and be blessed. Have a great day, warriors.